It's Week 13 of the 2024 season, and this one features Josh Jacobs. He's one of the highest scoring backs in the league, ranking 5th in rushing touchdowns. It's the Packers and the Dolphins on Thursday night primetime.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for wrapping up Thanksgiving with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen. Hopefully the leftovers are as good as the game that's coming up here tonight. Greg, it's so special, and I know you've talked about it over the years with me. The chance for somebody to take part in this, whether it's as broadcasters or, like you did as well, on the field on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, one of the coolest memories of my career, Mike, was having the opportunity to go to Dallas and play on Thanksgiving Day, and to have your entire family there, your friends, and know that everybody around the country is sitting in front of their TV.
Hope your Thanksgiving was great. A little dessert left. One more, and this one should be a good one. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here comes the pack, and here comes Jordan Love. 5th season as quarterback, but Greg just his 2nd as a starter, waited his turn, and had a really good first year as a starter.
You know, some weeks, Mike, it just seems like you just can't do anything wrong. Every play, every throw, it just seems like everything goes your way, and that was certainly the case last week, throwing for over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Tell you what, his receivers, they're coming into every game saying, we're going to get a lot of opportunities, and their quarterback can continue to play at that high of a level. There's a lot of production to go around.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee. Run up the middle with Jacobs. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Love. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Javon Holland.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
The Dolphins come out on offense, and the lefty, Tua Tagovailoa. He led the NFL a year ago in passing yardage. I believe this is season 5 already from Alabama. Greg, Tua, 26 years old, and his time is now.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games, and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
A run with the fullback in goal. And he fought through one tackle, stayed on his feet, but they'll get him down for no gain. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Hill brought in motion. Tua now on 3rd down. That's taken in by Achane. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This will be a 48-yard attempt. Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins will take a 3-0 lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. We show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. As you can see, he's right up there among the best in the league. On play action, Love. He's going to go deep, looking for Reed. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be second down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. And he's going to be close to a first down, up to the 34. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. We'll try to run it here with Jacobs. And he will have a first down, but I don't think that's going to stand. They're already heading backwards. So after the 5 yards walked off, it is 3rd down and 8. Over the middle, he fits it into Dobbs. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. On 4th down, the Packers turn it over to Daniel Whelan to punt. This is taken at the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to take over for their second possession. They had the field goal on the opening drive to take the early lead, see if they can improve on it here. 3-0 is our score, and it's 1st and 10. That is caught right side by Beckham.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. To the sideline, Waddle grabs it. They face 2nd down and 7. In motion, it's Waddle. To the air again, Tagovailoa. That's caught by Smith on the right side. 3rd down, 3 to go. They send a receiver in motion left. They'll try and run it here. It's Achane.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
So on 4th down, it's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. Out to return this for the Packers, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Packers offense ready for this next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. He'll work forward for a couple. It was Zach Sealer in on the tackle. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Love to throw. This one is caught by Reed. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short gain, but it'll move the chains. A first down. Here's Daniel Whelan now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. This fielded inside the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. He'll get that into the hands of Tirico. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Off the bootleg, here's Tua. Right back to Hill. He's got it again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the gun, here's Tua. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around,
the pressure will get to him. He goes down. There is a flag down in the backfield, usually the spot that tells us holding. In motion comes Beckham. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Lucas Van Ness, the former first-round pick, there to make the tackle. 3rd and long. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. And that is incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Packers offense ready to take over possession of the football. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Here's Love. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to slide to a stop and avoid the contact. But since he started there, he's still shy of the 1st down. On 3rd down, they go with Jacobs. And he didn't need much. I don't think he got there. It's going to depend on the spot. Looks like he is short on that one.
That's just a great job defensively, Mike. Here's a chance they have to get off the field. They sell out for the run. They know it's coming, and they're able to force a 4th down.
That is fielded at the 13. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Out comes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it'll lead to a second down. A shotgun snap for Tua. That's over the middle, caught by Tyreek. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. In motion, it's Waddle. Off play action, it's Tua. And that is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
This kick hangs up, and the fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Love. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
The key to this play here, Mike, is the anticipation of the snap. Watch how he's able to time the center, and when that ball moves, he hits it. Gets through into the backfield, and he brings the quarterback down before the receivers even got out of their breaks.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. He's going nowhere, losing yardage on that play.
Well, not a great start to this drive offensively. You take the sack on 1st down, and you're thinking, all right, let's go to the ground game. Let's pick up some of the lost yardage. But then you take a loss again, and now it sets up 3rd and real long, and you find yourself in a tough spot.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he will take this one in. 74 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense back onto the field for their next possession. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Hill brought in motion. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. So, 1 quarter in the books on this Thanksgiving night. A 1-point affair, 7-6 is the score. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. In motion comes Beckham. Tua going to give it to Achane. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
3rd and long. Here's Tua. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's Jake Bailey now, as this drive quickly stalled out So he's on to punch it away. To return, it's Nixon. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Packers offense and their receiver, Jaden Reed, getting set for their next drive. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Once again, it's Jacobs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. The Dolphins offense ready to get back at it. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Olsen. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Offense.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. In motion comes Beckham. Here's Olsen. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Play action. Tagovailoa. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. Here's their punter now, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. That's taken in at the 50. And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson.
Holding. Offense.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Off the play fake. Here's Love. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. But he can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Throwing is Love. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
The Dolphins offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Here's 2. He's got his man. It's Smith. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch-and-catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Catch made there by Waddle. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Encroachment, defense. Automatic 1st down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Again, it's Tua. And he finds Tirico. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. Sending it deep for Waddle. Jair Alexander is there to bat that one away. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. Throwing again, it's Tua. Open man, right side, he's got it. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. On the handoff, this is H.N. There's defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Out of the pistol, here's Tua. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down coming up. Now it's Tua. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
What really stood out to me, Mike, was the body language of the middle linebacker prior to the ball being snapped. So often we see the guy who's blitzing, they get a little antsy and they tip their hand. But that wasn't the case here. He times it perfectly, nobody accounts for him, and he comes away with the sack.
The Packers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. This is the final game of this Thanksgiving tripleheader, but never fear, there's more football coming your way starting tomorrow. The Black Friday game, Raiders and Chiefs, right here on EA Sports. Note that start time, 3 o'clock Eastern. Then some good ones coming up this. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. they've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
The visitors' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll start with a golden opportunity here to move out in front. Great field position to start out. It's 1st and 10. Tua will get this one out wide to Tirico. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. A pistol set with Tagovailoa. Now a screen set up for Achane.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
Well, it's been pretty clear this offense has wanted to get this running back involved in the passing game here in the 1st half. And with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similar.
Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Throwing is Tua. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. In motion, it's Waddle. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Dolphins move out front. It's 9-7. So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. Here's Nixon on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. They trail by 2 and will start this drive with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. Fighting off defenders here. He'll churn forward and pick up 3. 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. They get 19 on that pass play. 1st down, Packers. The man in motion is Watson. Now give to Jacobs. He'll run right. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. 2 minutes to go. 1st half in a 2-point game. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. On play action, Love. This one up top for Dobbs. And they finally bring him down inside the 5, but he's not going to like what he sees when he turns around. There's a penalty flag down. That's on the former second-round pick, Elton Jenkins. Throwing on second down, Love. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And it's going to be third down. On the ground, it's Jacobs. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Here's the punter now. And he'll come on to kick for a sixth time tonight. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. Now, Tua and the Miami offense head out for their next possession. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. They'll look to set up the screen here. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Encroachment, defense. Still second down.
A shotgun snap for Tua. This throw right side is caught by Hill. They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard. From the gun, here's Tua. He's got his man, it's Hill. And he's going to have the first down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face third and long. Here's a give to Achane. Achane, a first down, and then some. Give him 18 yards on that one, and a first down.
We've seen third down really turn into a pass-happy down throughout the league, and I think this is an example of the play caller kind of using that to his advantage. Keep the defense off guard, keeps the ball on the ground, extend this possession.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. That's taken in by Achane. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. So we've reached halftime here on a Thanksgiving night, as we'll send you down to Orlando now for Jonathan Coachman as our EA Sports halftime report.
The second half, straight ahead. Time to get back to it. And for the call, let's rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Mostert now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Devon Achane ready to take the field with the rest of his Miami offensive teammates. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
He's going to air this one out. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down. In motion, it's Waddle. Throwing on third down, Tagovailoa. He's got it! And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. In motion comes Beckham. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. He'll get 4 and down inside the 20-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll motion the tight end Smith. Here's Tagovailoa. Catch made there, that's Smith. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. A run up the middle with Achane. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. They put Smythe in motion. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face 1st and goal. They'll run with Achane. A dive, and he's in! Devon Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. It felt like they needed a touchdown. Greg, in the worst way, after getting those early field goals to find the end zone. Big boost for this offense.
And it felt like they really needed it, as you said, Mike, to come away with 3 previous drives ending in field goals and not being able to cross it over the goal line for 6. It starts to wear on you as an offense. You start having a little doubt, saying, hey, can we finish any of these drives? Now they finally do, and we can expect this to kind of start to roll throughout the rest of this game.
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The home team's offensive running back Josh Jacobs heading back on the field. And he's had trouble getting on track in this one. Really limited space to find an opening. The defensive front stopping him multiple times. Generally, he has not been a big factor in this game to this point. They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Offense.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. Not much happening there, just a short gain. A 2nd down throw for Love. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Love. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this first down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the first down marker, sets up 4th down.
Here comes a return, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Dolphins offense and Tua Tagovailoa making their way back out. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And they will finally get to him, but I think even he knows this one is coming back. In motion, it's Waddle. A play fake. Now, two at a throw. Look wide. Get this one complete. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. A quick throw here. Take it. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Packers have it.
You know, Mike, with the importance being placed on yards after the catch, we're seeing more and more guys really emphasize turning into a runner as soon as possible. And, of course, it's a critical part of today's modern offense. But the part you have to remember, the yards are never more important than protecting the ball, so it needs to continue to be stressed. Yes, we want the big explosive play after the catch, but never at the expense of the ball.
Jordan Love and the rest of the Packer offense ready for their next possession. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing is Love. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and that will lead to a second down. Back to the air, it's Love. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
McManus's kick is good. And the Packers are back within a score. They trail now by 6. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Mostert now to return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The visitors' offense ready for this next possession. They'll begin with first and 10. They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Third and long. Here's Tua. They'll set up the receiver screen with Waddle. Now he's loose at the 40. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Miami. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play run after catch.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. On the bootleg, it's Love. This one is caught by Reed. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
When done properly, crossing routes are a great way to get your receivers the ball in space with room to run after the catch. And that's exactly what they're able to do here, executed to perfection, and they pick up a ton of yards after the catch.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run with Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. They'll run the draw with Jacobs. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This one from 47 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers will cut into that lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense and receiver Jalen Waddle getting ready to go back to work. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. Back to throw is Tua. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Hill brought in motion. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to take this one all the way. 83 yards. Touchdown, Miami.
Holding offense.
Oh, as costly as they come. The holding call wipes away what would have been a long touchdown. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Out of the pistol, here's Tua. And he's going to give ground and lose yardage here. Back to the 6.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
In motion, it's Waddle. They'll fake the handoff. Now, and he's going to go down in the end zone. There's a penalty flag there as well, so it might be a double whammy. So now, after the safety, here comes a free kick from the 20-yard line.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This is taken in by Dobbs. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big gain, and he picks up the 1st down.
Love to throw it on 1st down. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Once the quarterback leaves the pocket, the hope is that it buys him a little time to allow second reaction from his receivers downfield. What he's not accounting for is the speed of a lot of these defensive ends in the league, Mike. He closed that distance a lot faster than I think the quarterback anticipated, and he comes away with the sack.
The visitors' offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. In motion comes Beckham. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll work his way forward to about the 21. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And he'll get this very close to a 1st down. A nice run there. It'll just end up a little bit short. 3rd and a yard. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment. Defense. Automatic 1st down.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Play action. Tagovailoa sending it deep for Waddle. That's caught! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
When you get big gains like that, Mike, it's pretty easy to see why that stat line just continues to grow, and the defense doesn't come away with a plan to stop this guy. We could have a record-setting performance on our hands.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. Here's Achane. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. From a little closer, here's 2nd and goal. One more time, it's Achane. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3. 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Good blocking, and he's in. Tua Tagovailoa. Touchdown, Miami. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself. Mike, there's not a lot of ways to break this play down other than saying you get the wide open target, you have the play you want, you're aggressive going for two, you just got to catch the ball.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Here's Nixon on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Packers offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the third quarter. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Love to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete. Well, that's 2 straight plays now where this secondary has won their matchup, and right now the offense needs to find some plays that just call for easy completions. Get your wide receivers in space. Allow them to run after the catch, because right now these downfield passes, the defense is all over them.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Now a first down throw for Tua. That's taken in left side by Smith. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thanksgiving night. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this.
To win is important. Anybody who has the idea that just to play or just to take part, and that's all that's necessary, I think he's in the wrong business.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Off play action, it's Tua. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 3rd down, 3 to go. Hill brought in motion. Tua now on 3rd down. He gets that to his tight end, Smith. 2nd time they've connected on this drive, and 19 yards out of this one.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead, but instead they now got to defend a fresh set of downs, and as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the gun, here's Tua. He's got his man. It's Hill. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Achan. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. A shotgun snap for Tua. That's caught by Smith on the right side. Good work there to get this back close to a first down. 13 on the gain. It sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. In motion comes Beckham. 3rd and 2. Tungo Vailoa. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
If you want to win in this league and have a successful defense, how you perform on 3rd down is critical. Even more so, your backs are up against the wall. The offense finds themselves down in the red zone looking for 6. Those 3rd down sacks go a long way to keeping touchdowns off the board and making them settle for field goals.
Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Dolphins will extend their lead. So Sanders back out after making the field goal. He sends this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Off-balance throw. It's complete. Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? From the gun, it's Love. That's Dobbs open left side. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's Love to throw. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. On 2nd down, Love. That's to Reed. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. McManus on for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers are able to cut into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Dolphins offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Here's Tungo Vailoa. He finds his tight end, that's Smythe.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Tua going to throw here on 3rd and 1. He will not be able to get to the edge. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's 4th down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Packers offense and their receiver, Jaden Reed, getting set for their next drive. 1st and 10. Now Love. That one knocked away and incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
They face 2nd down and 7. Back to throw is Love. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That complete to Jacobs. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Love. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Here's Love. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Couldn't quite tell whether or not that was a designed safety blitz or whether he just did that on his own. Either way, though, Mike, great coverage downfield. That was all the time he needed to get there from his safety spot and come away with the sack.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And this is not going to get it done. Not even close to picking up the 1st down. And they will turn it over on downs. The Dolphins offense ready to take over once more. And it would seem as if this 3-game win streak is going to become a 4-game win streak. Still a little work to do in this one as they start 1st and 10. Hill brought in motion. Tua going to give it to Achane. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. On the handoff, this is Achane. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Tua. A throw over the middle. It's Odell. And he's going to get awfully close to the 1st down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short. punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Packers offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. A second down throw for Love. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. They'll go for it. Love. And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on downs.
So the key to this fourth down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge fourth down stop.
The Dolphins offense getting set to get back to work. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. A run out of the gun with Achan. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Here's Achan. He's to the 10. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He's going to force his way for a yard or two, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. Now it is 1st and goal. They'll run with Achan. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. They'll go with him again. Nice run here on 2nd down inside the 5 with more options now available for 3rd and goal. They'll run with Achan. And he cannot get free, only a yard to the 3, forcing 4th down. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Packers offense about ready to take over once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. This one on target, it's Dobbs. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. So a win here for the visiting Dolphins. And they will get a little extra time to enjoy it on this holiday weekend as they get the job done here on Thanksgiving. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night from Lambeau Field.